Oh, Hofstra University, Hempstead, where do I even begin? Let me tell you, my darlings, about the grand tragedy that unfolded before my very eyes. No, not a Shakespearean play, but something far more grotesque. A modern-day farce dressed in the rotting robes of academia. Picture this, a young dreamer, bright-eyed and full of hope, stepping onto what should be hallowed ground. But instead of enlightenment, they are met with math. Yes, math. For a video production major, because nothing screams cinematic genius like calculus, am I right? And not just any math, oh no, the kind that makes you question if the universe itself is laughing at you. The kind that crushes dreams under its heel like a stale bagel left in the library. And when they dared to ask why, silence, just the sound of tuition dollars being vacuumed into the abyss. But let us not stop there, my sweet, unfortunate listeners. Let us discuss the textbook scandal. A professor, in their infinite wisdom, demands a $200 book. The student, ever the obedient lamb, buys it. Only to discover it was the wrong book. A simple mistake, perhaps, but the bookstore, run by the ever-charming Will Giler, refuses to take it back. $200, gone, poof. Like magic, but the kind where the magician steals your wallet instead of pulling a rabbit from a hat. And why? Because accountability is a myth at Hofstra. Mistakes are for peasants, not professors. Now let us waltz into the dining hall where dreams go to die. The food, oh the food, not just bad, not just overpriced, but a culinary war crime. Portions so small they could fit in a thimble. Flavors so absent you wonder if taste buds are an urban legend. And the texture, imagine chewing on a wet sock that someone left in the sun. And the worst part, the noise. The library, a sacred temple of silence, is instead a symphony of open-mouthed chewing, like a herd of cows discovering bubblegum for the first time. Ah, but the dorms. Cramped, moldy, leaking like living in a forgotten Tupperware container at the back of the fridge. And the floor mates? Loud, obnoxious. The kind of people who blast music at 3 in the morning because they are the main character and you are merely an extra in their tragic life story. And then we have the emergencies. A girl has a heart attack during the bar exam, a heart attack. And what does the proctor do? Tell the class to shut up, not call for help, not show basic human decency. No, the exam must go on even if a student is literally dying. Because at Hofstra, your grade matters more than your pulse. Do you see it now, my loves? The grand illusion. The beautiful campus, the promises, the brochures with smiling face, all a mirage. Behind the curtain, it is a machine, grinding students into debt and despair. Financial aid, a joke. Career services, a scam. They will hound you for donations before your diploma ink is dry, but ask for help finding a job, that will cost you extra. And the professors, the same ones teaching at the community college down the road. But here, you pay 10 times the price for the exact same education. It is not education, it is a heist. A daylight robbery dressed in a cap and gown. So here I sit, writing this not out of anger, no, anger is too simple. Out of heartbreak, because education should be sacred, it should be better than this. But Hofstra is a cautionary tale, a warning, a monument to greed wrapped in ivy and regret. And if you have been here, if you have felt this, tell me, my darlings, tell me I am not alone, because the worst part, the absolute worst part, they do not care, they never did.
Welcome to our comprehensive travel advisory for the area surrounding Hofstra University in Hempstead. As a sensitive and idealistic analyst, I've delved into the heart of the community to bring you a candid report on what you, the traveler, can expect from local businesses. My emotions, while running high on the quest for perfection, are tempered by a keen sense of justice, especially when it comes to protecting the interests of those who can least afford to be shortchanged. In the shadow of Hofstra University, a tapestry of commerce unfolds, promising the vibrant energy of a college town. Yet, as we peel back the layers, a pattern of discontent emerges from the voices of those who have walked these streets before us. Let's start with Roosevelt Field, a hub that seems to have lost its way. Picture a maze where the promise of retail therapy is overshadowed by the specter of endless lines and fitting room fiascos. The store policies here appear to be as rigid as a mannequin, leaving patrons feeling more like numbers than valued customers. Imagine the frustration of Bonnie Izett, who encountered a fitting room fiasco that turned a simple shopping trip into an ordeal of Kafkaesque proportions. And let's not forget the harrowing bathroom escapades detailed by Charles M., where even the basic need for facilities becomes a Herculean test of patience. As we stroll further, the Omorphia Salon and Day Spa beckons with the promise of pampering. Yet within its walls, the serene facade belies a chaos that leaves one questioning the meaning of relaxation. Here, time stretches and warps, turning a brief wait into an epic of Homeric proportions. The experiences of Zoe Trapp and Christina Lee are cautionary tales of appointments gone awry, where the quest for beauty becomes a test of endurance. Venturing into the culinary landscape, we find Soul Drop, a restaurant that proudly wears the mantle of authenticity. But as Hanwol Kim and Jason Reynolds' experiences reveal, the flavor of truth can sometimes be diluted by the water of disappointment. The absence of actual kimchi in a kimchi fried rice dish is a culinary crime that strikes at the very heart of gastronomic integrity. Caffeine enthusiasts may find themselves drawn to NY Caffeine, a place where the coffee is as strong as the desire for a timely cup. The siren call of viral fame has led to a deluge of customers, all seeking that perfect brew. Yet, as Ravin Orta's story shows, the reality can be a slow-motion dance of waiting, where the only thing brewing is a sense of impatience. The Scorpion Hookah Lounge Cafe offers a smoke-filled respite from the day's troubles. However, tales of rudeness and rusted hookahs, as recounted by Mo S and FM, suggest that this oasis of relaxation may be more mirage than reality. The promise of a good time here is as fragile as the delicate glass of a hookah pipe. And so, we arrive at the Hofstra University bookstore, a place of learning and, unfortunately, of wallet-emptying pricing strategies. The stories of Zach Wolpoff and Robert Tuozo paint a picture of a bookstore where the only thing heavier than the textbooks is the impact on one's bank account. Finally, Uva Rossa, with its delightful menu and inviting ambience, should be the crown jewel of the area's dining scene. Yet, even here, the specter of poor service and questionable food quality casts a shadow over the dining experience. Christine Basil's birthday disappointment is a stark reminder that even on special occasions, things can go woefully astray. As we conclude our journey through the businesses near Hofstra University in Hempstead, it's clear that the area is a constellation of missed opportunities and unmet expectations. The pattern is unmistakable: a lack of customer care, inflated prices, and a sense of disappointment that seems to linger in the air like a persistent fog. For the discerning traveler, let this be a guide to manage your expectations.
Seek out the gems, but tread carefully, for not all that glitters is gold. Support the local businesses that uphold the virtues of quality and service, and perhaps, with time and awareness, the businesses.
Businesses near Hofstra University, Hempstead, they can be so tricky sometimes. Like you think you are just shopping, but then poof, your money is gone. It is so sad. First, let me tell you this: stores here, especially big ones like Home Depot and Lowe's, have had these gift card scams. Some men tricked people into buying them, pretending they were helping police or fixing computer problems. Over 1,800 people fell for it, many old people too. Can you imagine? They told them, oh, buy gift cards or you will be arrested. And then they took all those cards, bought copper pipes and water heaters, and sold them for cash. Police caught them, but so much was already stolen. And those poor people, they probably felt so stupid after. Maybe they cried, maybe they felt scared. The scammers probably went to jail, but that does not bring back the money. Then there was this fake car website, pretending to be a real store near Hofstra University, Hempstead. A man sent $25,000 for a classic car, but the website was fake. It used a real store's name and address. He probably thought he was buying something nice, and then nothing. No car, just tears, and the worst part, the real store owner reported it, but the fake site stayed up. That is so cruel. That man probably lost sleep for months. Oh, and med spas, there was one where workers were not paid. 3 weeks of work gone. The owners just did not pay them. Over $16,000 stolen. These were real people just trying to live. Tourists might not go to med spas, but you see how businesses here can be. Some just take and never give back. The owners said they did not do it, but who does not pay people? They probably hoped no one would notice. But people notice, and there was even a buildings department deputy who stole money. Not from tourists, but it makes you wonder, if officials are stealing, what else is happening? So yeah, Hofstra University, Hempstead has nice parts, but the businesses, some are fun.